What's up, guys? This is Kevin with Exploring with KNC, and living in a super hot environment like southern Utah, shade is really important. That's why today we're going to install a 270-degree awning on the Dodge Dakota. So one of the things I had to think about when installing this awning onto this particular bed rack, you can see how low it is. I mean, here, you see, tops of my shoulders almost come to the bottom of this tent. So, where are you gonna mount that awning? It's gotta be high enough, right? It's gotta be high enough so that you can walk under it. You don't have to like crouch down. So what I did was I went ahead and bought some of these brackets and mounts that are specifically made for this RCI bed rack. So these brackets and mounts are actually from RCI, and as I'll show you, they're designed to raise up with this shorter style of bed so that you can actually adjust it, to whatever height that you need to be able to walk underneath it. So that's the mount part of it. This is the awning, and this is from Overland Vehicle Systems.com. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I am a sucker for ads on Instagram. They know me, they know how to market to me, and I've been looking, as a cheap way to have a 270-degree awning for this truck. Like I said, this truck is I'm trying to get the best I can for the least amount of money, and they had a special running on this, and some of you probably saw this. This 270-degree awning is the smaller version, and it only cost me $3.99. So I got $3.99. So we got $3.99 on the awning, and that ended up being like $89, and after tax and shipping, it was $110. So all in, I'm like, what, 500 bucks for a 270-degree awning. And I feel pretty good about that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and open this stuff up, unbox it, and see what we got. Okay, so the RCI awning brackets, like I showed you, we've got these pieces here, and we got these pieces here. So these pieces are extenders. So I can extend this thing. I don't know if you can see all of that, but I measured it out, and from the longest point from the longest point, right? So the bottom to the very top, fully extended, I could get 20 inches out of that. So that's great. And I already kind of looked at it, how it is going to be plenty tall enough. This is the hardware came with it. It didn't come with any instructions, but really it's common sense. So what I'm going to do, let me take you over to the truck. I'm going to have to I'll take this bolt out. It's got another hole right here. So you can see it's designed to go right in there like that. So that's how it's going to look. And then with the extender, I can come up as high as that if I really wanted to. So I'll just figure out a sweet spot for that. Same thing with this over here. So I got to take this bolt out and we'll get this thing installed. Okay, so the brackets are up. I've got them extended. And next thing we need to do is check out this awning. And I believe all of our hardware is going to be in this extra bag that they sent. We'll find out together. All right. So what do we got in here? Oh, looks like we got some tie-down cordage. More tie-down cordage. More tie-down cordage. Looks like some Velcro or locking straps. Looks like the locking mechanism. And then this had its own brackets that they sent. And just based on knowing, you know, my RCI rack, I knew that these weren't going to work for me. So I probably won't be using these, but I have them if we can incorporate them in some way. And here we go. We got our hardware. And looks like stakes for our tie-down cordage. There you go. And that's it. That's all that's in the bag. So those can go back in there. And then those brackets, we'll just leave those right there. Actually, these go back in. All right. And unlike the RCI brackets, we actually got instructions. All right. So these are clamp plates, and they go along with these brackets, which we're not using. And I've got a choice of short bolts or long bolts. For what I need, I'm going to use these 4 short bolts. These, we don't need those. So the way this works is, you come down here, and this is, the end is Velcro. You know, you just open it up like this. And then it's got these slides, and then you can just slide your bolts just like that. Do this one. Okay, so now all I got to do is take it over and bolt those to our brackets, and then that's it. So easy. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a close look at like the hinge system and the underside of this thing, so you can kind of get a feel for what it's like. This is real thick ripstop material, waterproof, and you can see this here is where you can secure the tarp to the poles. You can do this too, so you can secure it there. Secured here and here, so I can secure it in multiple places. There, already got that one secure, so I can do this one as well. And then here's the hinge system. It looks like these are steel. Looks like these are like an ABS type plastic. It's definitely a budget-minded awning for sure, which is exactly what I wanted. And it's going to give us that shade that we need at an affordable price. All in $500. Not the biggest, obviously, but it comes in at like 30 pounds as opposed to the bigger ones that I was looking at. They were 80, 90 pounds. We will do a large one when we get our next vehicle, and that should be, I don't know, down the road at the end of the year, beginning of next year. But for now, this is what we got. Overland Vehicle Systems. You've seen it on Instagram, and now you're seeing it on Moose the Dakota. There you go. And then that strap system that I showed you in the beginning when I was unboxing it. You got a nice beefy hook here. It's kind of covered in a rubberized material. And then you've got your nylon strap with a, I guess you'd call it a claw clamp style system. And it's got another one of these hooks right here. So yeah, when you unfold it, you just wrap it on around this way and you're good to go. So tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to take it up the mountains. I'm going to deploy the tent, and then I'll make any adjustments that need to be made so that this tent and awning system are, I'll know that it's going to work together. I don't want to wait till we're on a trip to figure out how it's going to work and adjustments that need to be made. So tomorrow we're going to do that. Maybe go out on a cool trail too. So that is the plan. So until tomorrow, we'll see you. Okay guys, so here you go. There is the awning set up with the tent. So I'm gonna have to figure something out, because you see how the rods prop these open. You know, maybe I'll just get some 550 cord. You know, I've got lots of points that I can tie off to still have the airflow through the tent. And of course I would park it in a different place, as I have just realized that the shade that I have created is, I put the awning on the wrong side. That's okay. Just this is just for purposes of trying it out with the tent open, so that we can see how well it's going to work with the tent. And again, I'll be able to run 550 cord and prop those vents open, tie off to the top of that awning. So anyway, tell me what you guys think. Give you a little walk around here. Hey, there's Christy. Hi. So there you go. I'm not gonna tie off the cords to you know, if it was windy or whatever that you would use. I'm not gonna do that for just the purpose of this video. But there you go. Once again, this is the Overland Vehicle Systems 720 awning. Small version, obviously. Very budget friendly. Once again, I think the materials it's made out of is really good, but you know, the poles and the hinging system, I'm not going to test it in high winds for sure, but man, to be out here and be able to create yourself some shade, you can't ask for much more, right? Okay. Well, with that, I'm going to close down this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you out on the road.